Na, sziasztok! Itt lesz a Game of Thrones következő epizódja, szám szerint a 3-as. Milyen jó vagyok matekból, mindenki láthatja. Várok egy kicsit a kezdéssel, hogy akik szeretnének itt lenni a live-ban az elejétől, azok nem maradjanak le, csak azért, mert hirtelen pif-puf, elindul a live és már indul is a game. Legyen egy kis idejük átcsatlakozni. Egyébként meg mindenki vissza tudja nézni YouTube-on. Szavasz Viktória. Te vagy a leggyorsabb. Esküszöm, kéne valamilyen F1-es pilóta emote, ikon, rang, nem tudom. Mindig gyors vagy. Absolutely. Remélem szereted a trónok harcát. Az sokat segít a mai meg a holnapi nap streamjeinek élvezésében. Ha valaki szereti a trónok harcát. Hát túl sokat azért nem fogom húzni az időt, körülbelül 1 perc is elkezdjük, biztos a műziher, addigra mindenki be tud esni. Addig megint elmondom az elején, bár igazándiból ez totál fölösleges, hiszen akiknek szólna, azok nyilván még nincsenek itt. És hogy nem bunkóságból nem fogok menet közben köszöngetni, hanem azért, mert nem szeretnék kiesni a játékból, és azt se szeretném, hogyha valaki később visszanézi a tartalmat, akkor azzal szembesüljön, hogy vadidegeneknek köszöngetek. No, szerintem aki itt akart lenni az elején, az már itt van, úgyhogy akár bele is vághatnánk. Ha minden jól megy, akkor ugyebár az elején lesz egy ilyen kis visszatekintés, úgyhogy aki nem emlékszik mindenre, vagy most esik be. Na, lesznek sárkányok, tényleg sárkány lesz abban a barlangban, a tegnapi barlangban. Szóval az elején úgyis lesz egy ilyen kis összegzés. Felzárkóztatás gyanánt. Vagy legalábbis eddig még mindig volt.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
No.
To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehall will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you.
És milyen igaza volt? Már meg is akart körni, basszus.
Father, I'm going to kill you. Is that so?
I'm glad I found you, my boy. It's been far too long.
Who the fuck is he?
My uncle.
Roderick? Roderick, by the gods, it is you!
Sir?
Fetch the maester, hurry!
Fetch the maester!
Let her go!
Azt nem tudom, hogy a szenes gyerek ezt, hogy az úristen beélte túl. Mert pont nem úgy nézett ki, mint amit túl fog élni. Lehet, hogy ő Superman álcában. Na, hát akkor lássuk a harmadik epizódot. Fenn van a nap, az tuti.
She's been gone a while.
She'll come back.
If they catch her, they'll kill her.
They won't catch her.
She's costing us time. It's just that we need to get to Marine. Every day we lose here is a day that Talia or Ryan could be hurt, or worse. You must return home safely, Asher, and, well, you have a history of putting your faith in women who may not deserve it.
Na hát azt a csajt biztos nem adjuk itt, az a legjobb szereplő az egész játékban.
She's my friend, uncle. She's been at my side for a long time.
Was it them? The Lost Legion?
Aye. Too many for us to take. I counted about 24, maybe more, as well as horses. About half a mile down the canyon, and coming fast. Had to run my arse off to avoid getting caught. It's nearly empty. You two care if I finish it off?
It might be a while before we find more water.
I'm dying, though.
Nah. Drink up.
Thanks.
Right. We need to get moving.
The Lost Legion. We're 100 miles from Yunkai. When are they going to give up?
Never. They're still raw about Tazal.
Ja, lehet egy kicsit barátja.
She shouldn't have snapped his neck.
Ám
There is such a thing
megérdemelte.
as overdoing it. Not that I care about Tazal.
He was gutter trash, and I bloody felt like it. That neck was begging to get stopped.
You've grown older, but you haven't grown up.
It's only a matter of time before they overtake us. Ah, bugger a harpy.
Na, hát előre már nem lehet
Not
menni.
without meeting our mates from Yunkai. We're well and truly fucked this time, Asher.
During severe winters, when the Skahazadan floods, it carves out great underground rivers in the sandstone.
And?
And when those waters recede, those rivers become caves. And those caves might hide us, if we can find them. I mean, we're trapped for the moment, but all I'm saying is we needn't die here. Just standing our ground.
Thank you, Malcolm. That's valuable advice.
Of course.
Na, hát ha találunk
If he's right
barlangot.
about this, I may actually stab him.
Na, most köveket fogunk mozgatni. Jó van. Kukucs.
Do you think we could dig our way through? Or try to scramble over?
I don't know. Either will be slow and tricky. One wrong move and the whole thing could collapse on us. Well, we can't stay here, waiting for your butchered friends to corner us.
Agreed. The faster we make a
What do you think? Could we climb out of here?
pretty steep, Asher.
And we'd be totally exposed if your friends arrive before we reach the top.
Hát... Nem biztos, hogy én vagyok a legjobb ember, aki barlangot keres. Meglászni.
What
Hát
in seven
pedig...
hells did you two do to rile these bastards so badly anyway?
No.
It's not gonna happen. It's too unstable.
Nem akar ez összejönni. Hát akkor én nagyjából ennyi.
Rockslide looks recent.
It could have been caused by the Targaryen girls 10,000 Unsullied marching through here.
No. Something else.
Hey, Beska. I meant to say, thank you. I realize this isn't your fight. And Marine is the last place you'd want to go.
God, Asher. Don't go soft on me.
Na, hogy fogjuk így megtalálni a barlangot, bazd meg?
Beska, if you see anything,
Nem akarok vele beszélni, a barlangot akarjuk megtalálni, bazd meg. Vagy ahhoz beszélni kell vele? Még a hullát megnézzük. Itt volt valahol.
looks like we're not alone. No obvious wounds. Maybe he died of thirst. Listen. That's
Na,
water.
az volt a
I hear
megoldás.
water.
From underground. There might be a cave nearby.
I think I see a light in there.
A way through.
We couldn't be that lucky.
Fogadjunk, ott lesz bent a sárkány.
Shit! Come on! Go!
Ó, bazd meg, tudom már mit nem csináltam meg, a Q betűs makró. Nem baj. Másik kiuta. Döglött tehén, döglött nem tudom mi. Egy aprócska fog. Nem is olyan aprócska. Aztán meg lesz a sárkány. Ebből még baj lesz. Lépj le a csontra, törd el, azaz. Ügyes vagy. Ajaj. Na. Jó, hát a kardot megette. Hello, Bömbi. Jajjaj, lőnek. Volt a fej. Hű! Azt legalább már lábban is szúrták. Ajaj. Ebből meg baj lesz. Jaj, trüssz! Elég büdös a lehellete. Nem hiszem, hogy ennél sokkal keményebb helyzetekben is harcolt eddig, azért fucking sárkány, bassz meg. Nem hiszem, hogy egész életében sárkányokat ölt. Na, jön a tüfelős rész. És amúgy tényleg sárkány volt, bassza meg. Halleluja. Na most erre kéne kitalálni valamit. Ne basszom meg megint a YouTube, úgyhogy szerintem az lesz, hogy amíg végigmegy a főcímdal, addig azt így lemutolom a faszba. Már hogy igazándiból ebbe az egy dologba köt bele összvisz. Úgyhogy bocsi mindenkitől. Én élvezem a zenét. Ráhangolódom. Nem tudom miért ekkora pöcs a YouTube-on úgy, de frankon. ebből a szempontból mondjuk tényleg jobb a Twitch. No, és örülök neki, Szőlősi Zoli. Meg Pacsi neked is, meg mindenkinek, addig végig tudom legalább pofázni a főcímdalt. Ja, majd 2 epizód közben megcsinálom a makrót. Mindjárt visszakapcsolom a játék hangját, csak... Jaj, kb. Vége van. Ne kötözködjenek meg. Ne küldjék a fekete autót. Na, fekete vár, meg a fagyottól hűgyérek, jó van.
Listen up, you sorry lot. Gather round. We're handing out assignments.
Minden nap van egy-két jó szava a fiúkhoz. Igazi szeretetre méltó fickó.
We'll be men of the watch before nightfall.
Right. Sorry. No hard feelings over that business with Finn, yeah? I appreciate you not ratting me out over the knife.
Hát nem szívesen köcsög.
One brother I can trust.
Just promise me you'll stop stealing things, Cotter.
All right. I swear it. Never again. Well, no guarantees on potatoes. Or lamprey pie. Or for that matter. Just messing with you, Garrett. I promise. I'll mend my thieving ways.
Well, aren't you two sons of whores looking thick as thieves? Having a good laugh over nicking my knife, eh, Garrett? Men like you turn traitor for nothing. It's in your blood.
Next, you'll be killing men of the watch for a loaf of bread. I didn't take anything from you.
No, but you protected the bastard who did. You'll always be an asshole, Garrett. You're just a fucking craven.
Look, it's over, all right? Just drop it.
You can bugger off if you like.
Finn, leave him alone. It wasn't Garrett's fault. If you're gonna hate someone, hate me.
With pleasure.
Now, it doesn't matter what the world once called you. After today, you're all brothers.
Na, nagyszerű
Even be that
testvérek.
the man standing next to you saves your life one day. Or maybe you'll save his.
Vagy inkább hátba szúra, hogy megteheti.
Costman to the builders. Finn to the rangers. Lobor to the stewards. Hugh to the rangers. Cotter to the builders.
Na, hova kerülünk? Valami szar helyre. A latrinában minimum.
Garrett to the rangers. That's it. May all the gods preserve you.
Ah nem, végül is akkor sikerült
There we
neki.
are. I'll be patching up the wall, and you'll be defending it.
Should you northern boys want your gods to give a blessing to this union, there's a weirwood tree beyond the wall. Now form up and follow my lead.
Azért baszott nagy az a falba az, mert ezt nem tudom, hogy az Úristen haragjába építették föl. Meg hogy az egész jégből van. Bár végül is elég hideg vannak, egy slaggal megoldható a dolog. Néhány száz év alatt.
Garrett, it's good to hear you'll be a ranger.
Thank you.
I know you wanted this.
Ja, ja.
Ready to say my vows.
I didn't have many friends when I first arrived at Castle Black. Grin and Pip, they'd as soon as see me bloodied in the yard than offer a hand. Now, I'd die for either of them. Our brothers are all we have.
Finn.
Shows you what kind of ripe fools are running this place. I can't believe they made you a ranger. You're fit for the job. You don't have any balls between your legs.
I earned it, Finn. Same as you or anyone else.
I don't know about that. You wouldn't even be here if you didn't have Snow leading you by the hand the whole way.
I'd keep an eye out for you if you weren't such an arse about everything.
You don't give a shit about me. No one around here gives a shit about me. They wouldn't even care if I... Do you know how many rangers are never heard from again in these parts? And I'm about to become
Gondolom
one
eddig az
myself.
összes.
All alone out here. Wildlings everywhere. Or wolves.
It's all right to be afraid. Keeps you alert, keeps you from being too confident. Like the next time we fight. I'll remember that fist of yours rattling my skull and I'll think twice.
I suppose you're right.
You want a different assignment? Because I hear they need someone to clean the shithouse.
That's why I got so fucking mad at you, Garrett. You're the closest thing I have to a friend.
Na hát ez végül is nem baj, hogyha nem akar hárba szúrni.
You handled that well, Garrett. They say the old gods watch us through the weirwoods. More than watch us. They know us. The gods are not forgiving. We brothers have to be.
Kíváncsi leszek, hogy megtaláljuk-e azt a ligetet, és ha igen, akkor
We're here.
milyen retek lesz
After this,
benne.
there's no going back. Now go. Take your vows.
In the eyes of the old gods, the Night's Watch offers you a place beside us. Now say the words for all to hear and embrace us as your own.
Na hát, hajrá! Kurva jól néz ki egyébként a fa. Ezt jól kitalálták azzal a arccal. Nekem ezt így végig kell klikkelni?
Hear
Jön.
my words, and bear witness to my vow. Night gathers, and now my watch begins.
It shall
It
not
shall
end
not end
until my
till
death.
my death.
I shall take no wife, hold no lands, father no children. I shall wear no crowns, and win no glory. I shall live and die at my post. I am the sword in the darkness.
Elég nagy szopásnak hangzik
I
az
am the
eskü
watcher on
amúgy.
the walls. I am the shield that guards the realms of men. I pledge my life and honor to the Night's Watch for this night and all the nights to come.
You knelt as boys. Rise now as men of the Night's Watch.
Welcome to your new family, Garrett.
Hát túl jól megy minden ebből, hatalmas vérfürdő lesz nem sokára, túl jól megy.
Means we get to piss off the wall whenever we want.
Didn't know you needed an excuse to play with yourself, Finn.
Garrett, you've got a visitor. Over there.
Well, who is it?
Do I look like your fucking squire?
Na ki az és hol van, meg miért jött meg? Mi? Ki?
Don't forget the practice swords.
Uncle Duncan!
Garrett! It's good to see you. They told me you were at the weirwood tree. Wasn't sure you'd be back in time. I'm glad I caught you.
I've missed you, Uncle. I never expected to see you here.
A business with the Night's Watch. A delivery of ironwood shields to keep you all out of harm's way. That settles it then?
Right, the delivery looks in order.
The gods do grant miracles. You look well, nephew. I'm told you're a ranger now. That's good.
Uncle?
Things aren't going well at Ironrath, Garrett.
I know. I heard the news about Ethan.
I wasn't there when it happened. Small mercy, I suppose, not having to see our lord struck down with such barbarity. But House Forrester is nothing if not resilient. Our house has survived for centuries.
Please tell me there's a plan. But we can't let them get away with this.
That's why I'm really here. Do you recall Lord Forrester's last words to you? Just before he died, Gregor's final command, spoken to you in confidence.
It was a secret he only wanted you to hear.
He told you the North Grove must never be lost.
Do you know something?
I've been reading his journals, scouring the legends for any clue what Lord Forrester knew. I think I found the answer. He describes a fortification, a protected citadel of sorts, hidden from the world, one filled with great power. It was scattered among his notes. Almost an obsession, a vital secret he protected at all costs.
What do you think, Uncle? Is it real?
I have no doubt. It's clear Lord Forrester spent a great deal of time studying the North Grove. He speaks of it as if he'd seen it himself, somewhere on the other side of the wall. And you must find it, Garrett. The search won't be easy, but you're a Tuttle. Our Lord knew you wouldn't fail him, as do I.
It can't be too hard to get north of the wall. I'm sure there's a way.
As a ranger, that shouldn't be a problem.
How am I supposed to find it?
The first chance you get to head north, take it.
And then?
You leave the Night's Watch behind. And strike out on
Az igen,
This is no small request I make. I know that.
Uncle, that's desertion. The Night's Watch execute men who desert.
I know. I wouldn't ask this of you if there was another way.
Lófaszt a seggükbe.
This will help guide you.
Megölték a családomat. Hazamentem, azok meg bűnözőként elküldtek a falra, és most arra kérnek, hogy még lófasz a seggükbe.
What is that?
A page from our Lord's journal. But one he tore out and kept separate. Why? I don't know.
It's a map. To the North Grove.
Aye.
A faszat érti. Van rajta mamut.
A mammoth? This map's only missing grumpkins and snarks. This can't be real, Uncle. You said it was a citadel of some kind. Could this be it? No. No, it couldn't be that easy. It's hidden here somewhere. I used to be frightened of weirwood trees. Well, before I was a man grown. I swear, I actually could hear them whispering sometimes. This looks familiar.
What is it, Garrett?
Talia gave me this. Before I left.
Oh. Wait. Lord Forrester gave Ethan a similar one as well. Roderick too. I wonder...
Bloody ice dragon. Gods be good. Now that I would love to see. Hear the weirwoods whisper.
Nem lehet rárakni valahova, vagy most ezzel?
There's a clasp.
It must open.
I had no idea this was inside. Another weirwood.
But why?
Maybe it's a key to solving the map. perfect fit. Maybe it's telling us where to look on the map.
Na, micsoda kincskeresés, basszus. Ez beleívlik amúgy.
Oh, it's the whole map that has to turn.
Aye.
The Werewood's mouth. Uncle, whatever this place is, the North Grove must be near.
There's only one way to find out. Here, take this map. Everything we hold dear may well depend on your success. It's a lot to put on your shoulders. The lives of a whole house.
Well, I'll try, Uncle. It's no small task. I'm still just a squire.
I know what I'm asking of you, but I know you're up to the challenge. God's watch over you. You're the son I never had.
Let's go, Garrett.
Hát nem tudom. Van egy térképünk, amin szerintem az se igazodna ki, aki rajzolta.
Wait, so, like a weapon? Well, your piss is like any other liquid, I reckon.
És ráadásul akár megtaláljuk, akár nem lesz hozzá visszajönni.
A stranger arrives and you're chatting him up.
Someone said it was your uncle looking for you. Well, what did he want?
Looked like you two had a lot to talk about.
Must have been important to come to Castle Black.
It's a family matter. I'd just as soon keep it private.
So it's secret then?
It looked like he gave you something.
It was nothing. Let's go and celebrate.
Already keeping secrets from your brothers, eh?
Garrett's right. The wall's gonna melt before we get up there. Come on.
Ide a bökőt, hogy a tolvaj ellopja a faszba. Azt még most agyon kéne ütni.
There are so many guests already arriving. And have you seen the wedding decorations they put up in the gardens? So beautiful. You know, we're as lucky as she is. Marjorie was but a lady when we were sent to serve at Highgarden. But in just a few days' time, we'll be attending to a queen at a royal feast. Where we're standing, we'll be able to see everyone. And everyone will be able to see us.
Sarah, it will be Marjorie's day, not ours.
I know. I didn't mean anything by it. I've been meaning to say what I told you about my family. It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
If handmaidens don't help each other in King's Landing, nobody will.
Thank you, Mira. And you know I'll always help you too.
Hát akkor kezdésnek öld meg a, mit tudom én kit, azt aki meg akar körülni.
No, next to him. Lord Tarwick. I don't want to be a handmaiden forever. And this wedding may be the best chance of meeting a husband I'll ever have. I have to go talk to him. Marjorie won't notice it for a few minutes longer. Could you make an excuse for me? Please.
Are you sure you know what you're doing, Sarah?
Marjorie's so busy. I can't just wait for her to find a match for me. Please, just don't tell Marjorie.
Hogy a faszba érte túl a szenes fiú? Ez a barom állat épp belefolytotta a kútba.
Surprised to see me, eh?
Hát meg.
Because the way you left me, you can't have thought you were going to see me again.
I'm sorry I left you. I am.
Well, I'm glad you didn't die. And he deserved what he got, for what he tried to do to you. But
I'm here to warn you. I was down in Fleabottom last night when I overheard a couple of Lannister guards talking about... Shh! They already know he's missing, probably dead. They're questioning people, searching for his body. It's not safe.
What did you do?
You don't want to know, Lady Mira. I may not look like much, but I know how to survive. What? What is it? If we're gonna survive this, there can't be any details we've overlooked.
There was another Lannister guard. He saw me with him in the garden.
Oh no. You need to keep your head down. Stay out of sight for a while.
How? Do you forget who I serve?
Just don't get in any more trouble. And I'll watch your back.
Hát arra 5 perc alatt rájönnek, ha hiányzik a fickó.
You saved my life. I don't even know your name.
It's Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Don't thank me yet, Lady Mira. There's still someone out there who saw you with a dead man. And I don't...
Mira.
My lady.
Really? A tryst in the bushes with that coal boy? Not to say it's wrong, but with all the lords and knights in King's Landing...
Oh, thank the gods you came along, Sarah. That boy. He fancies me. He'll find any excuse to talk. I just don't have the heart to drive him off.
So you misled him? I wouldn't waste the time. Come on. Marjorie expects us at the throne room. We don't want to be late.
You can tell me all about this Lord Tarwick on the way.
Well, first of all, his name's Garibold, and he has this really funny accent. He told me the cleverest story about this festival they have where they celebrate...
And I've given musicians
Tud valamit a
songs
srác,
to
ha
play
meg
for
tudta ölni
Joffrey
abból a
feast.
szituból azt a
I assume you
csávót.
have no problems with the rains of Castamere?
I trust you've chosen all the standards. But just to be sure, I'll draw up a list of wedding ballads we favor in Highgarden.
Your Grace, my lady.
Which reminds me, Joffrey will require his Kingsguard close at hand during the feast. I'm afraid we'll have no room for your handmaidens.
But we...
What was that? Do you object? Is that what I heard? If you're going
Your
to
Grace,
speak out of turn, girl, you should finish what you start.
We do as you command, Your Grace, and we'll spend the feast wherever it pleases you.
You'll spend it mopping the stables, if I please. I asked your handmaiden here at the Iron Throne whom she would serve if forced to choose between yourself and the king. She was deferential to the crown then, as she is now. But words are wind. In any case, it's settled. The Kingsguard will stay with Joffrey. Your handmaidens will sit elsewhere.
Of course, Your Grace. Anything for my beloved Joffrey.
Lady Marjorie, we may not see eye to eye on everything, but I hope you will at least agree with me that our handmaidens should know their place. And that place is not with my brother, Tyrion.
Berágott, jó van.
What did she mean by that? You and Tyrion? What you do reflects on me. If something's going on, I need to know about it.
Tyrion... he offered to help my family.
He did? Then surely he expects something in return. Sarah, what do you know of this?
Tyrion approached us, my lady. It was his idea, not Mira's.
I don't care what your intentions were, Mira. You went to a Lannister behind my back. I've only ever tried to help you. Why are you making trouble for me?
Ebben semmi validban nincsen.
My family needs me. We're losing everything. I have to do whatever I can to help them.
I'm not blind to your pain, Mira. But your problems are not the only ones in the world. Right now, I need you both to be my handmaidens, and that's all I need you to be. Let there be no mistake. If I hear of you speaking so much as a word to Tyrion Lannister again, you can go home to your family.
Milyen kis haragos.
I promise I won't speak to him again. Please don't send me home.
This can't happen again.
Hát nem áll túl jól a szitu. Van egy gyilkosság. Az üzletből eddig nem lett semmi. És most már gyakorlatilag mindenki utál, úgyhogy szuper.
Roderick, it's the White Hills. They're assembling in the courtyard.
Már megint mit akarnak azok a faszkalapok?
They want to see us cower in our own house.
I'll need my sentinel. Go ahead, Talia, and have Royland meet me in the courtyard.
Egyszer mutathatnák közelről azt a botot, amin támaszkodik, hogy ez még mindig ugyanaz.
What is this?
It's a parade of dead men if I have my way.
Who's behind this? Come out and face me!
Those are strong words. For a cripple who can't carry a sword?
All of you, show your respect to Griff Whitehill, fourth-born son of Lord Ludd Whitehill and commander of this garrison.
Cocky Roderick, we used to call you. Swinging your prick round, lording it over my family. Now look at you. Hey? Roderick the Ruined. I hardly recognize you. But the name fits, don't it? Pathetic.
Get your men out of my sight! This is absurd!
That sounds like the old Roderick, beating his chest every chance he got. I don't think he gets it.
No, my lord. I don't think he does.
Your brother Ethan didn't get it either.
You bite your tongue.
I am in charge now! And the first thing you need to know is that if I am not happy, no one is happy. So my men are taking over your Great Hall. That's where we'll quarter from now on.
What? You can't.
You'll have to go through me!
I won't have my men sleeping out in your barn in shit and filth. Maybe that's how Foresters live, but not us.
I don't care if you're happy or not, you'll quarter where I tell you.
I wasn't fucking asking, Roderick. And what's more, you will treat my men right. I've heard what you've done, and if they're eating wormy bread, then your people better be eating shit off the ground. I'm not here to keep them in line. I'm here to keep you in line. You think you're being clever?
Your men aren't fucking guests. I'll get what I give them and be thankful for it.
Watch yourself, Roderick.
This is against the King's law. You've no right to make such demands.
I have every right. We're here under the orders of Roose Bolton, Warden of the North. So I will be in your halls. I will be in your courtyard. I will sit on your fucking council and be in your bedchambers if I bloody well please.
You can't do this, little bastard. You can't just do whatever—
We'll do what we were sent here to do.
You're mad, Griff. This is my house and you will do as I say.
Why should I listen to some cripple with half a face? Now, me and my men will take our place in your hall. Unless you think you and your army can stop me. No, you know better than that. You know where we'll be.
This is outrageous.
Roderick, you can't let them do this.
You can't go in there.
We can and we will. Unless you want this all to end right now. Eh? I'm the only lord here. Come on.
Hát ez cumi. Ezt hívják cuminak. De végül is, ja, általában az erősebb kutya baszik.
Griff Whitehill, that snot-nosed fourthborn, parading in here like a conquering fucking hero.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof, soiling our house.
I know you tried to stop them, my lord. But we can only take this occupation for so long. Our people will break. And the way Griff Whitehill came in, that's clearly what he wants.
Whether he rides out on horseback or ends up in the ground, Griff Whitehill won't be here long. I'll see to it.
Very good, my lord.
But Griff Whitehill isn't the beginning of our troubles, or the end of them.
Hát ja.
We need to look at all the pieces. Whitehill men aren't just in our house. They've raided our lands, burnt farms, and cut down our trees. All the way from here to High Point.
How do we kill a snake, then? By smashing its head.
Griff isn't the head. It's his father.
Perhaps. But Griff is here. We have access to him.
And they have Ryan.
Hát egyébként meg szerintem a legnagyobb buli az az lenne, hogyha valahogy sikerülne ezt a 20 embert itt megmérgezni, megölni, hátba szúrni, amíg alszik. Hogy faszom se tudja. Elfogni azt a gyökeret, a Whitehillnek a fiát. Akkor azt ki lehetne cserélni arra, aki náluk van. Mint fogolycsere. Közben, ha minden jól megy, megérkezne a Rambó 6 a Keskenyöböl túloldaláról. Mert ez a fickó nem úgy néz ki, aki 5 perc alatt fölépül. Kínzett Griffet megmentettája. Hát a fasz se tudja.
We have to push Griff and his soldiers out of Ironrath. They're the most immediate threat.
But Roderick, what of Ryan? If you move against Griff, who knows what those wretches will do to my son?
Knowing the Whitehills?
Speak true. Would you give up this house?
But your brother!
We must secure Ironrath, so we have a home to bring Ryan back to.
Don't forget him.
Then, it's decided. We take back our home.
We lost most of our men with Gregor at the Twins. We can probably gather another 30 or 40 men. But the Whitehills are already fortified inside Ironrath.
Thankfully, Roderick secured an alliance with the Glenmores.
But those forces mean nothing until after the marriage.
That means we have to count on Asher and Mira.
How?
Asher means to sail home from Essos with a company of hardened sellswords. But they're not bannermen. We'll need to pay them for it. Which is why Mira's part to play is just as crucial.
Már olyan marha jól áll Mira is, persze.
You don't imagine we have the luxury of waiting for them. Asher and Mira are a long way from here.
I have faith in my children.
I don't think Lord Whitehill will kindly stand by while we pull ourselves together.
We press on. It's no use waiting.
We have a plan, my lord. But we must wait for the pieces to come together. The Whitehills aren't ready for war.
It won't be long before you're able to take action yourself.
Well, one way or another, there's a fight brewing, so I have much to prepare, and men to train. My lord?
Fel akarja kiképezni őket az erdőbe? Hát mondjuk az nem is hülyeség. De Frankón, ők vannak otthon azért, pár emberük van.
A voice from High Point, Gwyn Whitehill.
I spoke with her at the funeral.
As did I, and she's willing to meet. Away from her father's guards. I may not be your sentinel, but please consider this. It would be wise to hear what she has to say.
Arrange a meeting.
What she has to say may prove useful.
I believe she can be trusted, but best use caution nonetheless.
Of course.
And I'll make sure no one else knows. For now at least.
Good.
Ők vannak otthon, ezek meg azért nem úgy tűnnek, mint a legszervezettebb hadsereg. Nyekeregnek, tombolnak. Hogy már ne lehessen őket, mit tudom én, valahogy nagyon ütni egy vasvillával.
with a spoon of lemon cream. We'll have to let the kitchens know. And these flowers. They're just all wrong in the Crown lands. Mira, are you listening to me?
Lady Marjorie, good tidings to you today.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
And you, Lady Mira, a word in private, if I may.
Hey, bazd meg.
I'll return her shortly.
Who would I be to deny Lord Tyrion?
Very soon you'll be the queen. And if you're anything like the current one, you'll deny me all you like.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but Lady Marjorie needs me.
Very well. Just know that matter we discussed? A royal decree sits on my desk now, and I'll have my squire Podrick see to it at the first opportunity. I thought you would want to know. Good news on a day that is already blessed.
Thank you for telling me, Lord Tyrion.
Oh, one more thing. The most valuable favor is a favor unspent. Perhaps I'll call on you for a dance at the wedding feast. Enjoy the festivities.
Goodbye, Lord Tyrion.
Lady Marjorie, welcome to the family. For better or worse.
Lord Tyrion.
Mi, elutasítottam.
Family. What's this talk of a royal decree? You know I didn't want you talking to him. Today of all days.
I made a deal with him. For the crown to buy my family's ironwood.
Think of how this will look. House Forrester already has so few friends at court. And when this decree becomes public, you may find you have even fewer. You disappoint me, Mira. We'll talk about this after the wedding. Sarah will help me with my gown and hair.
But...
Come with me, Sarah.
Bekaphatja a ribbont. Pedig még a kedvére is tettem, hogy nem mentem el beszélgetni. Tyrionnal.
Garrett, easy now.
Sorry. I was just keeping at the ready.
That's good. Don't lose that. I understand your uncle paid you a visit. What did he want? Not many people pass through here. What brought him this far?
He came to ask about the North Grove.
Garrett, you have to leave all that behind. Especially now that you're a ranger.
Aye.
I know, you told me you weren't like any of these other men. But if you were in trouble north of the wall, is there not one of them you trust by your side?
You know these men. Who do you want watching your back?
Finn can handle himself. I'd bring him to a fight.
I'm glad you can trust your brother. I'll remember him.
Errol Holt of White Harbour, Corliss Wells from Stony Sept, and finally we've got more spawn of nobility joining us.
No.
Britt Warwick of House White.
Oh, megvan a tapsoló.
This one's for the Boltons.
There'll be a hot meal in the mess hall. After that, we'll be sorting out gear at the armory.
Garrett.
There'll be practice swords to
Garrett,
start.
what's the matter? You know him?
Hogy a francban ismerni?
Garrett, who is he?
Oh, I know him. And that man deserves to die.
Careful, he'll soon be a man of the watch.
Snow! See these new recruits to the Maester?
Don't do something you regret.
Hát pedig annak le kéne esetleg esni a fal tetejéről, véletlenül megcsúszik.
I'm here because of you. Got sent to the war for that little party I threw with your family. Don't think it's over. Best watch your back.
What are you waiting for, recruit? Personal invitation from the king?
Welcome to the wall, brother.
Looking forward to it.
That's enough. I said move.
I'll be seeing you, farm boy.
Abból meg buli lesz. Havas János, genya, úristen. Jó neveket tudsz adni neki.
We were supposed to be up there. I'll never see another wedding like this.
Már még mindig pasizni akar rá.
That made Cersei want to punish you. But it never should have affected me like this.
De amúgy nem az én hibám.
The only reason we're down here is so Cersei can shame Lady Marjorie. We're just pawns in their game.
So, what gave you the idea that you could play? I hope whatever you got from Tyrion was worth it, because you don't know how furious Marjorie is at you.
Hát az meg betlaphatja.
When I was getting her dressed for the wedding, she was talking about who she could replace you with. I probably shouldn't have even told you, but I suppose you have a right to know.
Tell me who it is.
Why? What are you gonna do to her?
Sarah?
It doesn't matter. It was just names. This is about you. Look, you once promised to help me with Marjorie when our positions were reversed. That meant everything to me. Maybe now I'm in a position to help you. Otherwise, Marjorie's going to make you leave King's Landing. You're pushing her to it, Mira. And I can't let you.
Thank you, Sarah. I could really use a hand right now. I don't want to do this all alone.
Don't worry. We'll figure this out. I'll beg Marjorie if I have to. I'm not letting her send you home.
És akkor ezek után nekem kéne pénzt szerezni a hadseregre, hát az...
Oi,
We're missing everything.
I know you. You were in the gardens the
Na
other
ez
night,
hiányza.
Damien. Before he disappeared, I have a few questions to ask you. What were you doing there with him?
Mira?
Don't think I don't know it was you.
So what if I was with him?
Seven hells. You there, girl. I need a towel or a wet cloth, something.
Lord Morgren.
You'll need to find someone else. I'm not finished
Are you
with her.
sick, man? You think I have time to bother with handmaidens? Release her, or I'll have Queen Cersei find you another job.
Elég nagy kavarodás van ám itt. Az meg ki a fasz.
Well, I just ruined a perfectly good shirt to come to your rescue. No need to explain what that was all about. We all have our own mischief to hide.
That was kind of you. I do appreciate it.
Well, I didn't do it merely for your benefit.
Then why?
Perhaps I recognize a kindred spirit. It's not every little handmaiden who can steal an ironwood decree with the crown.
Na tényleg ez volt az a izé.
Consider me impressed. My partners, I am afraid to say, felt rather differently about it.
You flatter me, my lord.
I'm only saying you have potential, my lady. Your problem is, you still think like a handmaiden. Do you even understand why Tyrion gave you the ironwood deal? Because it wasn't out of the kindness of his heart.
I'm no fool. He wants something from me. Access to Marjorie. Or perhaps he just knew he could get the cheapest ironwood from me.
Very observant. You are no mere handmaiden. I remember what it was like to be new to this game. You feel like you're drowning, don't you? That there's no one you can really trust.
Elvinném, hogy ez a haverom lenne. Tehát tőle loptuk el akkor a vasfa bizniszt.
I could be that for you, Lady Mira.
Akkor tuti akar valamit, vissza akarja szerezni, vagy valami ilyesmi.
And what exactly are the terms of this offer? What do you get out of it?
A smart question. So, let me be blunt. Circumstances have put us at odds. But what if we were to work together? Control the price of ironwood together.
Ez tuti valamit akar. Ki akar használni, nem tudom.
Together. Or should I go back to Lord Whitehill, who has proven to be very interested in it?
Nem mondod, hogy most fullad meg az a nyomorú. Tényleg, ott fulladt meg. Hát nem biztos, hogy lesz abból a vasfa szerződésből valami.
I'm afraid it just became a very bad time to be linked to Tyrion Lannister.
Azt hiszem, igen.
Tell me that you got that ironwood decree from him before the...
Kurvára nincs nálam.
He said it was waiting for me on his desk.
What a shame. Such potential. I'm afraid any chance of our alliance has become quite impossible. You understand, Lady Mira? A paper like that will land you in the black cells. But if it were to disappear, perhaps we could talk again.
Legjobb lenne kimaradni az egészben, most már túl neki van. Van egy eltűnt tör, ezt
You have a
lecsukták.
good head for business, Lady Mira. It'd be terribly disappointing to see it on the end of a pike.
Hát ezt kivégzik 5 perc alatt, már meglátod, bazd meg. Be fogunk törni a papírére. Ez menő lesz.
It's locked. You're not getting in this way.
Tom!
What in seven hells do you think you're doing up here? What are you thinking? You've got to leave. Now.
Tom, I'm in trouble. There's something inside I need to get. If I don't, it's going to be a nightmare.
Damn it. Whatever trouble you're in could be trouble for me too.
So what do we do?
I have an idea. The terrace.
The what?
I could maybe climb across the roof and drop down onto the outside terrace. It's just... I don't know, Mira. Is whatever's in there really worth risking my life for?
Tom, I really need your help here. I can't do this alone. Just be careful.
Wait here. I'll be at the door before you know it.
Igen, és ha egy placsanást hallasz lentről, akkor fuss. Már lehet, hogy föl se hallatszom. Jaj, bazd meg.
Just what do you think you're doing here? You shouldn't be anywhere near this place. Don't you know the imp has murdered the king?
I just needed to get away. After everything that's happened, it was terrible.
I'm sure you did. I'm not going to ask you again.
Jó van, megyek már. Jézus.
Oi! Whoever's in there, I command you to open this door at once, in the name of the king!
Jesus, bazd meg. Nekem semmi közöm hozzá, miért nézel rám?
Don't move.
Tom, it's me, hurry!
Jesus, most már mindenki látott mindenhol, ezt úgyis rám veri. Jézus, az jó Úristen.
Almost lost my footing.
Tom, we have to hurry. I'm looking for a piece of paper. A royal decree.
Well, go on. That Lannister guard could be back with help any second. I'll keep watch outside the door.
Tom!
You can do this.
Hol van ez a szar?
He said that it would be on his desk.
Nyilvántartás, papír.
Nothing. Just a letter from Tywin Lannister.
Másik papír.
Oh, another bloody letter.
Oké, fiú. Persze, ne legyen meg láda. Hát van benne zseton.
Oh, it must be in here.
I think the Lannister guard is back.
No, it's the other one.
Így bassz meg.
I find a way to distract them.
És hova a faszomba bújjak el? A függöny mögé.
I'm telling you, I heard someone in here.
Search the place. We'll find them. And after, now that we've got the imp's keys, we can have a little look inside his lockbox.
Én megvan a láda kulcsa.
Aye.
Mindjárt baj lesz.
What the hell? Damn it! Come on!
Hű, valahol ez bazd meg.
You did it. How?
I lit a tapestry on fire down the hall. I bought you a minute, maybe two.
Oh, thank you.
Did you find it?
Tényleg be akar csajozni ez a szenes fiú,
It has
basszus.
to be in here. It has to be.
Mit tudom én az egyikben, mi vagyok én?
No, no, no.
Just hurry.
Középső, na? Középső?
Come on.
Nyilván utoljára fogom eltalálni. Tipikus erengé. Tipikus erengé.
Thank the gods. Oh, I
Na
found
megvan a
it.
papír.
Let's go.
Akkor talán el is takarodhatnánk.
If I catch the bastard who... I'll wring their bloody neck.
Na jó, de most már mindenhol látod minket mindenhol, hát ez nem igaz, hogy ezt megúsztuk, ezt nem fogjuk megúszni, pázol. Ha valamit nem úszunk meg, akkor az ez lesz. Legjobb lenne, ha hazaküldene az a Marjorie basszusat, legalább hát, ha megúsznánk.
What is this? Our ironwood trees.
Na hát ezt
You see
kivágták.
what they've done? This track was hundreds of years old. And they reduced it to nothing.
It's all gone. There's nothing but stumps.
The Whitehills need to answer for this. And Gwyn needs to answer for this. But we need to find out what she knows. She'll be over there. Be cautious, Milan. If she go around her father to help us, she must have some purpose.
I'll hear what she has to say, but I won't forget who she is.
Good. You see what her family's done here?
Ezek se hallottak még a klímaváltozásról.
You might want this.
Csodálkoznak, hogy jön a
Known each
tél.
other since you were children, but this could be a trap.
Szóval tör nem árthat.
Doesn't hurt to be careful.
Go on. I'll stay with the horses.
Ugorjunk a kútba rögtön. Ide egy fa. Hol van az a szerencsétlen? Több bujócskát is kell játszani? Jé, malomkő.
I can still smell the sawdust. Hear the whining of the grindstone. Such a part of my early years. So long ago.
Na hát a nosztalgia faktor megvolt. Bot megtör, hát legalább raknál azt a szerencsétlen hülye a tört. Nem úgy kell ám titokba tört vinni magaddal, hogy az egyik kezedbe szorongatod. Nem értesz hozzá,
I see you haven't lost your warrior's ways. That's good. I wouldn't want to deal with someone careless.
Hello, Gwyn.
Roderick, you saw my father's work over there, didn't you? There's no way to miss it.
Nem volt nehéz
And he won't
kiszúrni.
stop. He means to do that to every inch of your land.
I have to stop this. It can't go on.
I know. You have to trust me. I don't agree with my father's ways. I wasn't sure you were even going to show. We're taking a risk, meeting like this. Unfortunately, it's the way it has to be.
Well, okay. So let us get to the business that brings us here.
Yes, we should get on with it. I think we can help each other. But first, I've heard news of Asher. That he plans to return to Ironrath. Why is he coming back?
Hát azért, hogy kirúgja a szart a
I
családodból.
longed for Asher to come back. But not like this.
How do you know about my brother?
That's part of why I'm here. But I need to know you've come for the same reasons I have. I want peace between our families.
Az
no
nem
more
lesz.
wars.
Itt nyomotod iziglen vérfürdő lesz, nem béke. Hát
I
nem.
need to hear you say it, Roderick. Will you work with me to bring an end to this war?
If you think we'll cower, you're dead wrong.
You don't understand. Peace is the only hope your family has.
Hát ilyen béke nem kell,
My
amiért
father is just
produkáltad.
waiting for an excuse to attack. Why do you think he sent my brother? So there will be trouble. My father will bring utter ruin on your house. Unless you let Griff feel like he's in control. I know you refuse to kiss my father's ring, but you would be wise to show more respect to Griff.
I'm not afraid of some petulant fourthborn.
You should be, because there's a very dangerous fourthborn in your house right now.
My lord, a band of riders approach from the north.
7 hells. My father's guards must be tracking me. If they catch us here, they'll kill you.
Kill me? On my own land?
Do you really think this is even your land anymore?
Wretches.
Just listen. My father is planning to make a move against your family. I don't know all the details, but he's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing. I fear for your family, Roderick. You may think you've nothing more to lose. He is ready to show you otherwise.
Why are you telling me all this? Is it meant to frighten me? To make me bend the knee and bow my
No,
head?
of course not. Although that's what my father wants. And he knows you can't fight him. He knows exactly how weak you are.
How?
Because you have a traitor in your council. Someone who knows every detail of your circumstances. My father boasts of it, and I've heard some of the reports.
If someone's betrayed me, I'll find them and cut their throat myself.
Deliver justice to your people however you like. You'll have to find them first. And I don't know who it is. We know you're planning to force Griff from your home. Even if it endangers Ryan's life.
Ó, bazd meg.
My father's guards are close. I need to know you'll do what I've asked. Promise me you'll submit to Griff. If you want peace between our families, it's the only way.
That all depends on how Griff carries himself.
You'll let my brother decide? Then clearly, you have given yourself over to slaughter. There's been enough killing.
Nem, még csak most kezdődik.
My lord, those riders are nearly upon us. We have to go.
De kiadtakam lehet az árul,
Be careful
bazd
what you
meg.
do with it. And remember, I'll hear about it if you don't.
Mennyien voltunk ott? 4-en vagy 5-en?
My lord?
Jézus, Atya úristen! Azt jó lenne kideríteni. Nem hazudott a csaj, mert pontosan tudta, hogy mit mondtunk az erdőbe. Még csak az se lehet, hogy azért mondta, hogy összeugrasszon minket. Már hogy tudta szó szerint, hogy mit mondtunk. Tehát azt tényleg beköpte valaki. Na hát, összetörték a nagy csarnokot, kép a falon, fasza.
Mother.
Roderick, look at what's become of our house.
Jó, hát...
We were nowhere to be found and they just... Oh, they are vile men. Where were you? We need you here. To hold this house together.
Mother, I went to see Gwyn Whitehill.
You did what?
You would meet with the girl who once tore this house apart. Oh, I see now why you went in secret. Surely you must have known I would have counseled against it.
I went only to hear what she had to say. It was my duty. But she seems willing to help our family.
That all depends on the help she offers. Well, what did she have to say?
Lord Whitehill is plotting against us. I don't know his plans, but I fear them.
Ezt mondjuk eddig is
The only
tudtuk,
way to
tehát...
stop us if we submit to Griff's rule of our house.
What? Would you really give up control of our house? Griff is already a
Hát
torment.
csak egy kis
How much
időre.
worse could it get?
Gwyn Whitehill told me I must, if I want to keep the peace.
I don't know how you can trust that.
I don't like it either.
Was this all? Did you learn anything more? You need to tell me. Enough with the mysteries, my son.
What I've told you is nothing compared to what else I've learned.
Hát csak nem a csaj az bazd meg, az túl durva lenne.
On our council.
No, this can't be. And all our plans to save Ryan, to save this house.
All gone.
Roderick, who could have turned on us? Times
Nem
have been
tudom.
hard, but I never thought this would happen. Not in our house.
I don't know. There's no way to be sure.
If we don't know, then we can't trust anyone. Then again, I don't know why we should believe anything that girl told you.
Jó, nem kell elhinni, de szó szerint tudta, hogy mit
House
csináltunk.
with lies of traitors.
Akkora vajnokat benne.
Just stay put and stay outside.
Hát az biztos, hogy egy új terv kell, mert a régi az kitudódott.
What do you want from me?
No, it was over there.
And Ramsay was
I'll
here.
play
how I want.
You will bend the knee to your liege lord.
I must speak true. I haven't the balls to defy you lot.
What is this? What are you bastards doing?
Oh, look here. It's the new lord. You're in luck. We're just getting to the best part. Little Lord Ethan's final breath. Unless you want to play the Lord of House Forrester instead.
You can't do this. You can't do this. Get out of our house right now.
We'll do as we please. Besides, we're not finished.
You must stop.
I know you've seen it before, but it gets better every time.
Show some respect in my house, in my halls.
And that's what we're doing. Remembering young Ethan, as he was.
Akkor legalább szúrtorkon.
Say hello to your father.
Hú, ezek igazi bunkók.
Oh, well done, well done. I'd say he died better than the real Ethan. And what about you, eh? You want to be next?
Men without honor are lower than dogs.
I'd be happy to dirty my blade with your blood.
Before this is over, your blood will join my brother's on that floor. So I hope this was all worth it.
It'll be worth it when I pull this blade from your neck and see the life drain out your eyes.
Make his mother watch. Now we'll really have some fun.
Enough! Griff will deal with him. When he's done, he'll own this fucking house. And he'll have more than just words for you. Take your boy out of here while you still can.
Roderick! Roderick! Now is not the time.
Hát az tökre nem az biztos. Azért a seggfejeknek is van egy új szintje, az biztos.
Wendell, pack the extra rations. Duff, make sure the quivers are full and the torches are dry. Garrett.
What's happening?
We're heading north of the wall to deliver justice to brothers turned traitor. They're hiding in the woods at a place called Craster's Keep. I've been looking for volunteers. The cowards murdered Commander Mormon. We're gonna kill every one of them.
I'll volunteer to go.
I thank you for that. I need every sword I can get. But Britt's going too. He took his vows in the sect. He's a brother now.
Egy barát, vagy mi a franc is le tud esni a kötőről.
I can't have my own men killing each other.
You don't want a man like Britt helping you. He's a murderer.
Wouldn't be the first at Castle Black. Where I'm going, I need a man who knows how to kill. If you do come, I need to know there won't be any trouble. Even if he provokes you. And no more talk of the North Grove either. Can I count on you? I need your word, Garrett. I'll be taking a chance. The mission can't fail.
I understand. You won't have any trouble from me.
I'll hold you to that. It's a hard road to Craster's. We leave tomorrow at first light. Now why don't you go talk to those two? They volunteered as well. Make sure they're ready. Doff, where are my arrows?
Well, Jon Snow say.
Hát azt, hogy kimegyünk ész.
Haven't heard him singing your praises.
He wants to see us work together. No more problems.
That's on you.
Point is, he doesn't want any problems with either of you on this Craster's mission.
Well, there's something you should know then.
Tudtam, hogy ellopja a geci, bazd meg. Úgy tudtam.
Curious. I wanted to know why your uncle was here.
Never ends with you.
Didn't mean no harm, honest. I just wanted a quick look. I wasn't stealing.
That's mine. Hand it back.
Of course. I wasn't stealing. I was just taking a peek.
Igen.
The thing is, I noticed this part here.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids. A rumor.
No, it's not.
Of course it is. I heard it's a witch's den where they turn children into giants. Garrett, you don't actually take it seriously, do you? It's a fairy tale. For idiots. Everyone knows that.
You're wrong, Finn. It's more than a rumor. Lord Forrester found the truth, it's real.
And this says it's somewhere in the north.
Na, eddig
on the
stimmel.
side of the wall.
And here I thought you might have some brains, Garrett.
Good. Didn't need him anyway.
What do you mean?
Hát azért nem ártott volna.
Finn doesn't know about the mammoths, or White Walkers, or how to sneak past a giant.
What, and you do?
You know, it's the things you hear about. The rumors is all. I wouldn't know myself.
Where'd you hear these rumors?
You know, I can't really remember. I hear things round Castle Black. People talk.
Not about the North Grove, they don't.
You do? Probably heard you talking about it. Or maybe one of the recruits.
Don't make me regret lying about the knife for you, Cotter. Tell me what you know.
All right. All right. I've been on the other side of the wall, got it.
Mikor?
I live there. In the north. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call
Jesus,
wildlings.
boss.
I know, it's crazy. I was with some other free folk. We were looking for weapons, south of the wall. we got caught. So I passed myself off as a local, and well, they sentenced me here to Castle Black for stealing.
Ez egy jó
I
sztori.
shouldn't be here. This isn't my place. I didn't know what else to do.
Are you putting me on, Cotter?
I wouldn't joke about that. They'd kill me if they found out. Are we still friends? I mean, I know it's a lot to take in, and I'd understand if you were angry.
Ezt inkább nem mondjuk meg.
Me, a man of the watch, fighting wildlands.
Cotter! What did I say? That shithouse you fixed is still leaking.
I'll be right there. I'm going back home, no matter what, Garrett. I've heard stories, old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about.
You know where the North Grove is?
No, but I'll help you find it. I'm deserting anyway, heading back home. I can guide you, keep you alive. Stick with me and I'll show you the way. Plenty of things out there want to kill you.
I don't understand. Why would you want to help me? The North Grove has nothing to do with you.
I've got my own reasons for going.
Cotter! Now!
On the way! Please, don't tell anyone about me.
Hát
Watch
nem
it kill me
tudom.
if they found out.
Ez, ja, aha. Csak odaértünk valahova.
Marine still smells like shit, even outside the walls.
We'll find Croft here, somewhere. You alright?
Never better. Back under the Mad King, they used to say death by sword was a sweet kiss, but fire would fuck you hard.
Funny.
No, not very.
I'll go find Croft's tent.
Asher, I need you to tell me the truth. I've come a long way to bring you home. Back in that cave, you made a choice. You must have thought only one of us was going to survive. Now, it's not a fair question to ask, but I need to know.
I've been fighting side by side with Beskha for 4 years. She has saved my life more times than I care to admit. I owe her.
Thank you for being honest. But she's not family.
Az lehet, de a családom megzavart otthon, úgyhogy bekaphatják.
I can't blame you if your feelings about me are conflicted. Or your feelings about going home. Your family exiled you to this place. But I swore an oath to your mother. Sailed halfway around the world to bring you back safe.
Igen, de ezt nem szeretetből tetted, hanem azért, mert szükségetek van rá.
Foul decisions are going to stop me. Are we clear? I'm here to help you.
Well, come on, Malcolm. Why are you making this such a big thing?
We're defined by the choices we make, Asher. One day, you'll understand that.
Asher, I know where Croft is.
This Croft, how well do you know him?
Too well.
I thought you said you were friends.
Yeah. Great.
El tudom képzelni, milyen jó barátok. Igen, én tippeltem egy kb. Ennyire.
You have some balls walking into my tent after all these years with that mama's monkey grin on your face.
Well, that went well.
You get it out your system?
Not by half. You never understood consequences, Asher. One stupid mistake cost me an eye. But you never learn. You figured you'd steal from me and I'd just forgive you? Not a fucking chance. So how are you going to pay me back? Your eye? Your hand? Or how about your tongue?
Croft, no!
Be reasonable. I am reasonable! I'm letting him fucking choose.
My hair could use a trim. Take some off the top, would you?
Do not fucking test me.
Croft, I deserve your anger as much as Asher.
Don't worry, Beskha. You're next. Now choose, or I slice off your balls, Asher.
Hey,
A man betrays my trust. There's a price to be paid.
Let him go!
Fuck you, Croft! Have it your way. You didn't need your testicles anyway. Oh, that was bloody beautiful. Fucking Asher. You were pale as a snow bear's ass.
Are you fucking joking? You bloody bastard.
This is why people steal your shit and take off in the night.
Come on, you assholes. Have a drink. Sees best wine.
Your friend has an interesting sense of humor.
So what in seven hells are you two doing here on the arse end of the earth, eh? You're a long way from, young guy.
We have a proposition for you.
You're hardly the usual rabble these two travel with.
We need an army, Croft. My home back in Westeros is under siege.
We need your hellhounds. 100 good men.
Legyen 200.
Am I in a hobby's tit? Would I ever go back to Westeros? I've got it good right here. Her Grace pays good coin. I've got wine, women.
Did this Khaleesi leave her house cat, Croft? Curled up at her feet. Since when do you turn down an adventure?
Since the second son swore to Daenerys bloody Targaryen. I've laid my sword at her feet, Asher.
Perhaps we could talk to her.
She's a little busy right now, commanding a fucking siege. Her enemies are nailing children up on posts for 100 miles, and a bloody dragon's gone missing.
Mellesleg a sárkány megtaláltuk.
I know where to find your dragon.
Unfucking likely. You expect me to believe you just happened to have seen the one fucking...
Hát a faszom sem emlékszik már rá.
Black scales all over with a red frill running down his back.
That doesn't prove anything. Enough of this nonsense. We're done here, Asher.
Uncle, show him.
Dragonfire did that.
So you rolled over into the bloody campfire in your sleep.
Croft, I've seen her dragon.
Oh, bugger me with a bloody spear. If you're lying about this, it'll cost more than your balls.
Fair enough.
Come on, you son of a bitch. The beast's name is Drogon. She'll want to hear about him right away. And don't think you're going to charm her with that fucking Asher grin.
Hát... végül is az jó csere. Egy sereg a sárkányért cserébe. Bár ezt nem tudom, hogy tudjuk megmondani, hogy hol van, amikor elrepült, de...
Big day tomorrow, isn't it? Off to Craster's Keep. Assuming you're not too busy looking for your North Grove.
I thought you didn't believe in it.
Not saying I do. But if it was real, can you trust Cotter with it? You ask me.
Yeah, well,
There's something off about him. Aside from him being an oily thief on me. Like he's holding something back. Can't put my finger on him.
Wouldn't hurt to keep an eye on him.
Don't need to tell me that. He steals my knife, then your stuff. I'm not sure I want him walking behind me while we're out there.
Finn, get back on watch until your relief arrives.
They're late.
You think Mance Rayder is going to wait for them?
Right. Asshole.
And Tuttle, you've got torches that have gone out. Keep them lit. Let the wildlings know we're still home.
Na hát akkor gyűjtögessünk fákjákat. Az legalább izgalmas. Na hát ennyi, nem? Kész. Vagy mégse. Ja, hogy ott is van. Már csak ilyen precízek vagyunk, hogy meggyűjtjük mindent. Na, ki jön?
Here soon. Wonder who's riding it.
Hát én ma mondjuk nem, de akkor majd mindjárt kiderül. Gondolom. Lehet a támogató gerendán megnézni aznak.
Pig farmer. A 300-mile walk, and you're still in my way. I figured we'd settled things on the way to Crossters, but this is even better. Jon Snow can't hold your hand now.
I don't have any time for you anymore, Britt. I hate you. You hate me. Now let's move on.
Right. Garrett the Merciful, sparing the lives of everyone who does him wrong. I did duty to my lord back on that bloody farm. And for doing a proper job of it, what'd I get? Banished to the fucking wall! I never did tell you about your father, did I?
Ó, bazd meg, ez egy igazi görög.
We bled him at first, like a pig. Seemed only fair he should feel what it's like. Near the end, he could barely breathe. Kept begging us to leave your sister alone. So I made sure he was still alive when she started screaming. It was the last thing your father ever heard. The more we sliced, the worse it got. Shrieking the whole time.
You're not worth it.
I didn't come here to chat, you fucking cunt.
Oh, basszus.
Come on now. Too bad your father didn't fight like that. Might still be alive. And I thought you were going to make this easy.
You want my blood? Well, come and get it!
That was pathetic. Let's see if you scream like yours.
Jön a kúpüfölős rész, jó? Ó, bazd meg.
You got lucky, pig farmer. You didn't kill my man back at your farm. At least let me have my sword. Keep it interesting. Or are you afraid?
Ez ám egy harc. Jesus.
Fucking finish it.
We're done here.
Finn!
Na, hát ezt rám kenik, az biztos. Pedig
people are all scared, my lord. The Whitehills have driven them away from the Ironwood forests.
Out of the way!
And now they come here, starving, looking for food. Food we don't have to spare. How can we support an army and reclaim our place in the north if we can't even feed a handful of peasants? Our backs are at the wall again, and this won't get better on its own.
These are hard times, to be sure. Harder than I've ever seen. But I'll do whatever it takes to get us through it.
We'd better hope we figure something out. With those Whitehill bastards in our house, we must be wary.
Come on, you!
Let me go! You can't do this!
Good. You're here. Look at this! Did you see what this girl did? She attacked my man like an animal.
Bloody bit me.
Yeah, now it's her turn. She's gonna get what she has coming to her. This won't go unpunished.
Let go of me!
I don't care if she's your sister.
He deserved it.
Hey, you hear me? This will not stand.
I saw him stealing from our kitchen, and I told him to stop. He laid his hands on me, so I bit him.
Bloody wench!
I was only doing what had to be done.
I warned you not to mistreat my men. Someone will have to answer for this. Do you hear me? Don't make this ugly.
Your men are out of control. That's the problem here.
It's your people who don't know the order of things. This girl's as untamed as a wildling.
Don't listen to him, Roderick.
And if you can't rein her in, yeah, what about the rest of them? It's about time she saw a real lord again and learned proper discipline.
You can shout and preen all you like, but it's just for show. You do as your father Lord wishes.
And even he knows that punishing girls was never part of the deal with Ramsay Snow.
And how would you know? Eh? It was poor little Ethan who dealt with the Boltons. Oh, this house is rotten. And the problem starts at the top, Roderick.
Watch your tongue, boy.
You yourself had the gall to make threats against my men. And that's the real problem with you Foresters. You're too fucking proud. Always have been. It was bad enough when you were above us. And now it's even worse. Because you don't see how far you've fallen!
Still high enough to look down at you.
Now here's a brave and wise girl. A girl who knows how to speak the truth of things.
No. A girl who should know her station. That's how I like to see you, Foresters.
Talia, here.
Thank you.
You don't get it, do you? You Foresters need to learn when you're beaten. You will learn some fucking humility. Or this won't be the last lesson I teach you, Foresters!
Have you no honor? I'll run you through for that. I'll cut you down like straw men.
I'm fine, Royland. I'm fine. I'll handle this.
Even broken, he's twice the man you are.
I bet this makes you angry, eh? You probably want to get up and hit me. But we know how that would go, don't we? Now, are you going to be a good little Forester, learn your lesson, and stay down?
Roderick!
I will not yield.
You bloody snot! Why don't you fucking get it?
Get up, Roderick!
Stay down, my lord.
Your brother Ethan didn't know his place either. Ramsay Snow taught him good. Talia here will meet the same end. Unless you're a good little Forester. You learn your place. And stay down. Some Forester is gonna learn their lesson today. Don't you dare! You stay down! Stay in the mud like a dog!
This is my place!
You fool!
My lord.
What? Bloody cripple! Are you fucking deaf?
You'll never keep the foresters down.
Hold there, or you're next!
Please, Lord Griff, not the arm. If you persist, Lord Roderick may lose it.
Now, stay down. Tell me! Will you be a good
Használd a fegyvert, görény, bazd meg.
Stay down! Don't be a fool! Oh, you can't. I command you!
Let him alone!
I'll do as I like!
Verjünk, szúrják, köcsög.
You should fear me! I'm in charge here!
No! I alone rule this house.
Don't think this is over, Roderick! You'll see! I will make you suffer for this! Trust in that!
Már megfizettünk mindenért.
My boy.
Careful, he's badly injured.
Roderick, you didn't let him do it. He couldn't keep you down.
You were brave, but there will be consequences.
Miért még mit csinálnak? Fölgyújtják az egész kócerájt? Már más tényleg nem tudnak csinálni amúgy. Kivágták a fát, megölték a fél családot, gyakorlatilag menni nem tudunk. Kaja sincs, semmi nincs, még mit tud kitalálni? Már semmi. Körülbelül. Nem, én azon az állásponton vagyok, hogy ez egy kicsit rosszabban halálnál, ha feladod.
Do you see that? Standing up to Griff has made him harsh. More severe. He could have killed you. But what you did, the strength you showed us. You looked like yourself again.
I just hope I didn't make things worse.
Nem tudom, hogy tudnánk rosszabbra fordítani.
And when you're better, things will be different. I asked Ethan not to change who he was. I tried to make him promise me. I now know that was childish of me. I'm ready to change now. I'm willing to do anything to help our family. I mean it, Roderick. I don't care what.
That's good. I'm sure a time will come when our house will call upon you to do what's necessary. But that time is not now.
And I'm sure the others will do whatever it takes as well.
Hát lassan nem ártanak kitalálni valamit, mert a...
Provoking Griff, it hasn't taken our house to war just yet.
No one can know the future. Whatever tomorrow brings, Talia, the foresters will stand tall.
We did it. I can't believe it.
Most elégeti?
What are you waiting for?
Dehogy égetjük el.
After everything, we just...
I can't burn it.
The Khaleesi will see you now. Try to keep your head about you.
So, Asher Forrester, if you presume to speak of my dragons, choose your words carefully.
Gondolom, valahol itt lesz a epizód vég. Ipre.
Next time
Ja,
on Game
ja.
of Thrones.
What have you done, Garrett? Frostfinger is calling for your head.
De nem csináltam semmi.
Was an accident.
Mira, what are you doing? Mira, just tell me what's going on. What are you hiding from me?
We are weak. We have no allies. And Griff will make us pay for your defiance.
There's been a raven from Lord Whitehill. He's invited us to High Point.
Drogon wouldn't have attacked without reason.
By order of the Queen,
Fuck you and your queen.
deal with your friend.
Nothing ever stays in the past, Asher.
Carried.
It's time to go.
Úgy néz ki, hogy szökni fogunk mindenhonnan. Na, megint ugyanaz lesz, mint tegnap, hogy egy 5 percre lelövöm a streamet, aztán folytatjuk a 4. epizóddal. És hogy Wyattnek is válaszoljak néhány kérdésre. Szerintem annak ott nagyon szomorú vége lesz a Királyvárban. Most már minimum 2 őr látta azt a szerencsétlen libát. Az egyik a eltűnt Lannister fassa, a másik meg a ördögfiók a szobája előtt, szóval az ott full szopóra áll. Ráadásul még az a hülye Marjorie is be van rágva ránk, mint a kurva élet. Ott még egyetlen egy esélyt látok esetleg, hogyha hazaküldetem magam valahogy azzal a csajjal, mielőtt felakasztanak a faszba, de szerintem annak ott reszeltek így körülbelül, annak ott reszeltek. Na, a többit meg meglátjuk. No, akkor egy 5 perc szünet, mindenki nyújtóztassa meg a tagjait, hozzon egy kis chipset, aki pisi, 5 perc múlva folytatjuk.